Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I have a great lower body exercise program for you. We are going to use a variety of pieces of equipment so that it can work for you with whatever you have at home. I'm going to be using some plate weights, a small bar, and a set of dumbbells, and I will show you how you can make any of those things work for you. Okay? So grab your equipment and a mat, get you a water bottle and a sweat towel, and I will meet you right back here in just a minute. Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today we're here for lower body blast. Little all exercises kind of centered around the glutes, the legs, and we're going to get going with a little bit of a warm-up. I'm going to move my bar out of the way here. I'm going to start with just a little bit of a squat, body weight squat. I'm using a small bar, some plate weights. I've got a set of dumbbells here so I can show you as we go along how you can modify it depending upon what kind of equipment you have at home. Let's go 4 more times. I'm going to leg curl up to the back. I also have a bench, like a step aerobics bench. I have 4 risers under each side. You could use a weight room bench if you have that. But this is going to be good because we're going to do some stepping on and off the bench. So a weight room may be a little bit high with the exception of for one of the exercises. Let's go. 4 more. 3, 2. Right here. Step and touch. Reach. Going on. Four more times. There's 4, 3. Let's hold it down in a squat. Right here. Nice big stretch. Pressing against the inner thighs so you can feel that stretch. The inner thighs deep into the hip. I'm going to bring my hands to the ground and straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. All right, let's come up slow. I'm going to bring my right leg forward. Looks like this. One knee bent, one leg straight. My back is tall. Bring that back leg halfway in. Heel to the ground. Now sit down on it just a bit and tuck the pelvis forward. Come on up. Over on the other side. One leg straight, one knee bent. That back leg comes in. Bend the knee. Tilt the pelvis forward. All right, back to the center. Let's stretch out those quads just a little bit. I almost fall over every time. All right, and on the other side. All right, so before we start the timer, I'm going to show you the 2 exercises that we're going to do. We're going to work for 50 seconds with a 20-second rest, so very quick transition time. 2 exercises for 3 sets. So the first exercise we're going to do is a hip thrust with the bar, or you can use dumbbells or a plate weight. I'll show you with the bar first. You're going to place the bar kind of on your lap and sit down on your bench. Then I'm going to take my hands, slide off my bench, place the edge of the bench around kind of where my shoulder blades are. From here, I'm going to lift and lower. That's the exercise. Now, if I'm using a plate weight, I could do it exactly the same. Dumbbell the same, just placing that heavy plate weight or dumbbell right in my lap as I lift. You could also do it just on the floor. Give you a little versatility here. Right here, and lift and lower. So a heavy plate weight or dumbbell would work best for that. We're going to start with 50 seconds on. Our second exercise is a front-loaded squat. Plate weight at the clavicle, bar at the clavicle, or 2 dumbbells held at the clavicle, or you can go ahead and just hold them down to your sides. All right, those are our 2 exercises. We're going to get going. I'm going to start the timer. Give you a 10-second lead in. We got 3 sets. Remember, if it becomes too quick transition for you, all you got to do is push pause. And we go. Lift and lower. Driving up through the hip. So I'm pushing up, driving through the heel of my foot. So I'm using my glutes to push the weight up. You got 20 more seconds. Really contract those glutes as you lift. Sometimes I use a towel against the bar. Almost there. Perfect. I used to usually just sit down to transfer my bar. It's a little heavy, or this one is a little heavy to just jump right up with. All right, so you got 9 more seconds. Remember, if you need longer rest, just push pause. I'm gonna go a front loaded squat right here. My feet are more than hip distance apart. Chest is lifted, back is tall. As I drop down into that squat, I keep my back as tall as I can, and my weight shifts backwards towards the heel of my foot instead of being forward towards the toe. Butt back and down. Good. Eight seconds. We're going to go right back to that hip thrust. Remember, if you need more time, all you got to do, hit the pause button. You got 9 seconds. I'm going to get ready. Pushing up. Now, you'll notice that I keep my head facing down, and that is so I keep all this work in my glutes right where I want it. If you relax your head back like this, you tend to not work as well, directly pressing up through the glute. So it's like you are kind of looking in the direction of the bar or the plate weight or the dumbbell, whichever you're using. Good. Ooh, that was a hard one to get up out of. Second set of squats coming up. Here we go. Keeping my back tall. If this bothers you, doing them front loaded like this, you totally could put them on your shoulders in the back. Kind of have to listen to your body and know what works for you. The more you go through programs, the longer you've been exercising, you kind of get a feel for what hurts in a good way and maybe what hurts in a bad way. You don't want the bad way. 2 seconds. All right, we got one more. One more of each. You should be feeling that. You should be a little winded. Get my bar ready. And we go. Lift and lower. You go at your speed. You might want to do them slow, real precise, on the way up, all the way down. So you can really feel that work. 20 seconds. Four seconds. All right. I think this was the easiest way. All right. Front squats one more time, or as I said, you could do back squats if front squats don't seem to work for you. You got 5 seconds. Let's get that bar in place. Good. "19 seconds. Keep that back tall. Keep your core braced to support your back when you're doing these squats. 10 seconds. All right, whew, well done. We have 45 seconds to rest here, and we'll transition to 2 new exercises. We're gonna go with single leg stationary lunge. So bar on your back, or dumbbells at your sides, or plate weight at the clavicle. Back stepping lunges, only on the right foot. Then we'll do left, and then we're gonna do single leg deadlift. I'm going to use a plate weight, one leg in the front, one kind of to the back, and you're coming over and across to that front leg. Let's get in position for single leg stationary lunge. Right leg only. Back and up. So when I step back, I take that knee almost to the ground. When I come forward, I just tap my toe. I don't really let that weight transfer all the way. So back knee down and tap. Good. I'm enjoying listening to the soundtrack today. 5 seconds. Make sure you're stepping back far enough that you don't feel all scrunched up. We're going to go to the other side in 20 seconds. Woo! Back stepping lunge, opposite side. Nice big reach back. maintaining the distance between your feet, hip distance between your feet. What that will do is help you to not feel like you are not balanced when you come down into that lunge position. Seconds. Keep going. I'm going to switch my position. Nice. Bar up. One plate weight. So I'm standing on my right foot. I have my left toe down just for balance. Plate weight, left hand. I'm coming forward into a deadlift with a straight right leg. So I feel that in my hip and my hamstring. From the side. It looks like this. Now, if you're a little more advanced, you could make this a deadlift and lift the back toe. I'm not quite balanced on this foot very well, but if you practice at it, you can do it. And you'll feel that much more in the back of your leg if you're not utilizing the other leg with the toe down for balance. We go to the other side. Left leg, right hand. 4 seconds. And we go. So my leg is straight with just a soft joint. So it's not locked into place, but a soft joint. Good. One leg forward. That's the leg you're working on. So really concentrate, feeling that in the hamstring and up into the glute of this leg. We're going to do our second set as single alternating. Single alternating lunges. And then on our third set, we'll go back to staying in the right leg and the left leg. All right, go bar up. Same thing, we're just gonna alternate your feet. So nice big right lunge, left lunge, good. Keep hip distance between those feet. If you feel, keep going, if you feel like when you get down in this position, you're all wobbly, it's probably because you are stepping back behind that other foot. So make sure that you keep some distance between your feet all the way back. That way when you bend down into that lunge position, you have a broader base to balance on. We got 10 seconds. All right, we're going to stick with the singles on the deadlift. Pick up your weight of choice. You can also use a bar for this, but I had my bar loaded kind of heavy for a single leg deadlift. All right, I'm going to start with my right leg, just like I did before. Leg is straight, my back is really straight. So my chest is lifted, and then I hinge from the hip, keeping that leg straight. So what I don't want to do is this. round my back on my way down. Chest forward. Nice. Perfect. 10 more seconds on this one leg, and then we'll switch to the other. All right. Other leg. Five seconds. Are you ready? Chest forward. Let's go. That plate weight or dumbbell kind of drifts across the leg. Perfect. Good. 2 seconds. It's like one more rep. All right, we go one more set. This time we're gonna go back to those stationary lunges on the right side only. Right leg only. Remember, space between the legs. Tap as you come forward. Perfect. Woo. Keep that chest lifted and the core braced. Ten seconds, right here. Woo. Nice. I'm just going to keep my bar right here. We got another one on the opposite side. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side. Our last one on this set. And then we move on. Feel every rep. Make sure it's placed and that it's done with intention. So you're not getting sloppy, but you're making sure every rep is as perfect as you can make it. It's been a beautiful spring day here. All right. The bar comes up and over. We're going to rest for 45 seconds. Remember, if you need longer, hit the pause. Our next two exercises are an elevated back stepping lunge. I don't want quite this elevated. So I'm going to take a riser out of each of mine. If you don't have a bench, you could stand on, well, it needs to be a safe surface, so a thick book would work. Just something that gives you a little different depth than just a straight back stepping lunge. We're gonna alternate. You may not be able to see my head in this. All right? So get your bar in position. You don't have to see my head. All you have to see is my legs and my foot placement. Are you ready? 10 seconds. And we go. So I'm going to start standing on my bench. Stepping off. So as you see, when I step down, I can make that. I'm alternating sides. I almost forgot to do that. I can make that a really deeper than I could if I were standing because my knee would reach the floor. Pushing up through the foot that's on the bench. That's our working leg. Keep the back tall and the pelvis forward. We got 12 seconds. Once again, with intention, paying close attention to form. All right, our second exercise, we're gonna grab your dumbbell, or you could do this with just your body weight. We're gonna place our dumbbell in the bend of our knee. Are you ready? Gonna lift up, cross over, and then lift into a hydrant. Cross and lift. Let me get around here where you can see me. So I cross and I lift. Now notice my upper body. It does not do a lot of movement back and forth, okay? It'll move a little bit, but try not to get exaggerated movement. I'm just gripping the dumbbell in the bend of my leg, using the strength of my hamstring and my calf to a certain extent. All right, I'm going to take that dumbbell out. You can do these, as I said, with just your body weight. Or if you don't have that, you could use a leg weight, maybe tied or attached higher up around the upper lower leg. Squeeze it tight, over and lift. Trying to limit your swing, always. Making my hip do all the work here. I love this exercise. It's great for the hip. All right. We go back to alternating back stepping lunge with the bar. In 10 seconds. All right. You can have a plate weight at the clavicle or the bar on your back, alternating your legs. Keeping the back tall. You got 15 seconds. You can go faster than me. My bar's kind of heavy, so I'm taking it slow so I don't hurt myself and so I get each repetition just right. Back to that dumbbell. you ready? Oop, this is the one I started with. Cross and lift. Keep them going. I squeeze this and I keep my foot flexed back, and that helps me to keep it in position because my foot is kind of flexed in position and it kind of forces both my hamstring and my calf to stay contracted. "13 seconds. There we go. All we're gonna do is switch legs. The first time I did this, I kind of bruised myself a little bit. I think I was gripping a little too hard. I ended up with a bruise behind my leg. It only lasted a couple of days. So now I try to make sure that I grip hard enough to keep the weight in place, but I try not to put a total death grip on it. Upper body staying in place. All right, so not swinging back and forth. Lift and lower. Looking good. Keep on going. Perfect. Woo. One more set. Back stepping lunges. Are you ready? You got 10 seconds. Ooh, I'm sweating. "20 seconds. I think I may have some of my personal training clients do this one tomorrow. Maybe I'll throw in a little core and get a good hour-long workout for them. All right, one more time, each leg. Cross and lift. Come on, you got 10 seconds. Last time on this leg. All right, one more leg, one more side. Woo! So our final 2 groups of exercises, we only do 2 sets of instead of 3. You'll probably be glad for that. Here we go. Cross and lift. You got 20 seconds. Make sure that you're keeping your belly braced because you're probably getting a little tired. All right, well done. Whew. Little rest period. 2 more sets of 2 rounds of each. We're going to start with a single leg, or not single leg, but alternating leg step up. I'm going to use that bench again. Once again, if you don't have anything at home that you're standing on, all you got to do is alternate, alternate. We're just going to do like a step up, all right? I'm going to use my bar again. Bar in place. Oops. Hang on. All right, let's go. Alternating right and left. 10 seconds. Nice. Whew. Squat to heel raise. So you got your squat on your bar on your back. We're going to squat as we stand. We lift up onto the toes with a heel raise. Here we go. I sometimes get aggravated arches. So when I do this heel raise, I try to really kind of concentrate and not do it too quick, but do it and then hold just a second. So I make sure that I have a good stable heel raise. 15 seconds. One second. All right. Got 20 seconds. You're gonna bring your bar back up on your back again. I needed a quick drink. All right, let's go. Step up, alternating. Come on, you're halfway there. Seven seconds. Come on, you got this. Perfect. 20 seconds. Back lunge on the shoulders with a heel raise. Woo, I'm sweating. I told you guys to get a sweat towel and I forgot mine. So I'm leaving droplets all over the floor. Squat, heel raise. They don't have to be fast. They could just be really precise. If you want to do them faster than me, by all means, please do, in good form. Ten seconds, then we have a little rest period. All right, come on up. You get the rest here. Whew. Two new exercises, lateral lunges with a bar on the back or holding a single plate weight. I think today I'm just going to hold a plate weight, a heavy plate weight, because I get better range of motion when I'm just holding a plate weight. The bar is perfectly fine, but I just haven't done it a lot. I prefer this one. And then we're going to use your plate weight, dumbbells, or a bar for a bottom half squat. I'll show you how right when we get there. All right? So you just got 2 more sets of each, and you're finished with this workout. Are you ready? We got 10 seconds to start. My allergies have been about to kill me this season. Finally feel a little reprieve today. So my plate weight's at the clavicle. I bend my knee, one leg straight, one leg bent. As I'm moving to the right, my right knee bends, my left leg straight. Moving to the left, left knee bends, right leg straight. So keep going. I have my plate like this, but if that bothers your back, just bring it here and hug it into your chest. Either way works just fine. Really, really working on the inner thigh here. Nice big stretch on that inner thigh. I'm going to plate down, bar up, on my back. It looks like this. Wide legs, down, half, down, stand. All you're doing. Are you ready? Here we go. Now remember, keep going. The glute gets more work at the bottom of your range of motion. So you want to try to get the butt down, level with the knee, and then right back up. So you really engage the maximum muscle fibers in your maximus. Chest stays lifted, core stays braced. Nice. We got one more set of each. Picking up that plate weight, dumbbell, bar, whatever you have. If you're doing a bar with lateral squats, you need it on your back. I'm going to try to keep the back as tall as possible in these lunges. Good. Fifteen seconds. There you go. Gonna set that plate out of the way because I don't need it anymore. I'm gonna use my bar one more time. in 10 seconds. Are you ready? Get that bar in place. Bottom half squat. Keep the back tall. Through the whole range of motion. Halfway there. You know, if you're a beginner, any of these work, or if you know someone that's a beginner, it could be done with just your body weight. Kind of introduce you into fitness. You could gradually add some light weight. Nice work. All right. Let's just briefly do a little stretch to kind of cool yourself down just a bit. I hope you utilize that as kind of, when I do like a specific exercise, like exercises like that that are geared towards one muscle group, I really like to focus. Let's cross one leg in front, one leg behind, both legs stay straight. We're going to stretch down. You might have to put your hand at your shin. Don't put your hand at your knee. So if you can't reach your shin, you need to put your hand above at the thigh, but don't press on your knee. And just kind of hold it here. Come on up. I really like to, when I'm focused, I started to tell you this, and I like to try to keep my weight at a really challenging weight for me. So I'm fairly strong, so I used a fairly heavy weight for me. Could I do heavier? Maybe, but I don't think that I could do as many sets or as precise repetitions, keeping my form really tight. So that's something that you have to take into consideration. Tight form helps you to be able to stay safe and not get injured when you're exercising. So let's come into a wide leg. Just bend forward, hinging from the hip. If you can bring your hands to the ground, that's awesome. If not, let's place them on your thighs, above the knee, or on the shins, below the knee. Just gonna hold it there for a second. I like to rock back and forth just a bit and feel how that changes the stretch in my hips and in the back of my legs. All right, so I'm just going to travel over to the right side. I'm not the most flexible person in the world. And now we're going to travel over to the left side and hold. Back to the center. Going to bend the knees. Hop on into the center and then roll all the way up. Nice. Take a deep breath. Blowing out. I'll attach a specific lower body stretching routine that you could do after this workout right down in the bottom corner, so check it out. And in the other corner, if you are not a subscriber and you'd like to subscribe, I would love to have you as a subscriber for my channel, so click the link below and don't forget to set your notifications to on so that you know every time there's a new workout up, okay? It's been great to see you again. I'll be back again soon, and until then, you have a great day. Bye-bye.